Hi guys, back with a get ready with me video. This is me getting ready for work for Mac. Getting that coffee in. It's one of those mornings. We all have them, but yeah, let's do it. So yeah, this is me starting. I've already prepped my face and all my moisturizers and everything. I'll do another detailed video on that later. Right now, I'm just doing a really quick way, really lazy way, honestly, to do my brows really quick, just filling them in with Spike Brow Pencil from MAC. I like to just fill it in and pretty much leave the beginning of the brow alone. And then as you see, you'll see me blending it with the brush in a little bit. But yeah, just blending it in lightly. Taking a flat elf brush, and blending in the outer and the inside so that way it's not so harsh and really dark. I know it looks kind of rough right now, but it comes together in a little bit. So yeah, blending that together so that way it's no unibrow and it's nothing really crazy looking. And right now I am taking the concealer in Fawn, I think, from LA Girl Concealers, the brow concealers, and putting it under my brow to do the good old brow cleanup trick for both of my brows. As we already know, that's what happens. So yeah, top and bottom, and I will be blending that out so that way it's not very seen and noticeable, but for it to be clean. I probably use more concealer than I normally would, but it's okay. But yeah, that's pretty much the situation for that. Same for the other side. I'm going to be blending in the concealer on the bottom. Taking a MAC brush and blending it around so that way it's not really harsh. Top of the brow as well with that same concealer, same thing. Also, you guys let me know, would you like for me to talk through these, talk live, do voiceovers? I'm trying to get back in the swing of things, you guys. Be kind, don't go in too tough. But once I'm in there, I'm going to try to make a commitment to do more videos for y'all. And thank you to anybody that has seen me out and, spoken to me and said they want to see more videos. Thank y'all. Right now, what I'm doing right now, it looks crazy. I'm putting on my Ruby Kisses eyeshadow primer because I couldn't find my Urban Decay. And right there, I am applying Cranberry eyeshadow by MAC in my crease color. My crease. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Sorry, y'all. So I'm applying Cranberry in my crease. Whew. Y'all have to excuse me. Other side as well with the Cranberry, blending that into the crease so that way it's not really harsh. I like to take it up and blend it into the concealer that we had on. That's going to be kind of like my transition color, so that's why you're seeing more of it, but soon it'll be blended pretty good. Now I'm taking my NYX Milk Jumbo Pencil and tapping that on my mobile lid to give the color that we're going to place on the lid a little bit more of a pop in color. Taking a flat brush and going into vanilla eyeshadow and tapping that all over my mobile lid on top of the NYX Jumbo Pencil that we already placed and laid down. Okay, guys? So instead of me swiping, I'm really just tapping that color in there because I want to just pick it up. So that way it's not a lot of fallout and it's not just all over the place. I know I'm probably going to look a mess in this video, but that's how Get Ready With Me's work. And play that little cup shot cankerbug situation back there in the back of my head. No mind. I don't know what was going on with that. How I miss it, I don't know. But whew, that really, you see it? See it? Stick it out. See it? There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay. It's done. Let's kick it. Alright. Now, what I'm putting on top of that Cranberry is a little bit of Beautiful Iris from MAC. It's a MAC eyeshadow, as well with Stars and Rockets. It's a blend between the two. I'm just tapping that on top and blending that onto the Cranberry that's already there, guys. So, just blend, blend, blend. So until it starts to look or give you the look that you're looking for. So blending around. Same thing on the other side in that crease area. And then bam, to get extra close up and all personal and whatnot. Still, like I said, I'm still getting the hang of this, guys. So yeah, work with me here. Forgive me a little bit. But yeah, again, beautiful iris and stars and rockets. It's a little bit more beautiful iris, and I think it's Mystique. So it was with a limited collection. It's like a darker sparkly purple that I was mixing in with beautiful iris and stars and rockets on that bottom lid color. Now I'm taking my fluffy brush and blending that so it's not so harsh.
What in the world? Oh, okay, here we go.
Putting a little bit more color and blending that out. Now going into black track with the angled liner brush and applying that to my liner, my lash line. Just going back and forth with that basic angle liner with that black track that I have. So yeah, that's what I'm applying. I also will be applying the black track to my waterline to give it a little bit more definition. Top and bottom. So yeah, that's pretty much the situation, and all of my contact information will be down below. My social media, all that good stuff. I do respond back. I do all of that good stuff. So yeah, be in contact with me that way. And right now I'm taking that was me adding a little bit of mixed cottage cheese to the inner part of my eye, and I was also wiping off any of that fallout that I had there. There it is again with me blending that cottage cheese base down there. Why it's called cottage cheese, I have no idea. And then I'm placing that vanilla on top of it to give it something to really stick on to and really give it a pop. So that's what I'm doing right there, just to blend it. So blending that on top. A little bit more in the tear duct area. I think I used a little bit of nylon and vanilla in that tear duct area because I wanted it to be a little bit more color in the inside part. And I just blending out that bottom lash line to blend everything together, that black and that purple. And wiping off any excess that's down there, cleaning up a little bit before I go ahead and put my foundation on. And then I believe misting my face with Fix Plus right now. I like to put that on before I apply my foundation. And the foundation that I use is NC42 in MAC Studio Fix Liquid. With my Real Techniques foundation brush, kind of stippling it on, popping it on real quick. All even, just an even skin tone. Don't have bad skin, I just like to even it up just a little bit. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm tapping that all over under the eye to clean up all of that and to cover up a little bit of my freckles a little bit. I don't like my Studio Fix to look heavy and cakey. I still like it to look like skin. Hence the reason why I like to spray it and give it that moisture with that Fix Plus. So yeah, blending that in. Listen to some music, couple of jams, filling it a little bit. Now going into my Graftopian palette and blending that under my eye to help conceal and highlight. So that's what's going on right there, helping sharpen and clean up that edge on the end for my shadow. I'm blending that all around. I don't like it to be super stark light, but then I don't like it to be like super skin tone either. The right amount of brightness to it. And I'm still trying to figure out my focus and camera and all that good stuff, but this didn't do it justice. It really did look nice. So yeah, down the bridge of the nose. typical makeup fashion, bridge of the nose, the whole nine. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory on how I did everything. A triangle of light, the whole nine with that highlight. Blending that out with that same brush that I applied, with that Real Technique brush that I applied my foundation, my Studio Fix with, to blend the edges on it, so that way it's not just light and it's just by itself, super stark light. I like to blend the edges a bit. And normally I use like the mineralized skin finish to set my face, but I didn't do it this day. Right now I'm using refined golden bronzing or bronzer to do a little bit of that contour from my nose and blending that around. And I also use Max Perfect topping. I don't know if I edited it or not, but on top of that highlighter that I have Max Perfect topping from the dessert line. I forget the name of that one, but that is the highlighter that I use. Right here I am using a Revlon mascara, and I poke myself in the eye. Don't do that. Don't do what I just did. So yeah, using that. No, it's not Revlon. I forget which mascara that was. I believe it was a Revlon though. I think it was right there. So just blending that all around. Done with that. Now it's time to get to these canker bugs. My hair mist kind of thing, just to give it a little bit of moisture to it. I put my scarf on it. I got out of the shower, so my hair was still a little damp, but I needed to add a little bit more. Grabbing an Eco Styler gel and just trying to, you know, lay a little bit down. Like I said, today was one of those days I wasn't feeling well, so I'm just trying to lay my hair down. I'm really rushing. Just gonna slick it all back on the top and brush it all down and around, and slap that pup in a Marley bun hairstyle. Taking that brushing it down so that I can do that ponytail situation. And I did wear my scarf in the car to work to help lay it down even more. So yeah, that's what that is. That's what's going on. So don't be alarmed. I know it was kind of weird at first. And there's that good old Marley. So I'm just going to use that. Brushing out any extra flyaways that's going on. And I'm going to attach that Marley to my little pony knot back there in the back. And the Marley has been twisted in like 2-strand twists. So now it's just a tuck and pin kind of maneuver. And I did brush them cuckoo bugs that I always like to pop out on me. So I did brush those down. I did take care of that. I did not go into work looking like that. So yeah, I did do that. Tuck and pin maneuver. Just depending on what's going on and how I wanted it to be. I still wanted it to be big, but I still wanted it to have a little bit more of a definition to it. Oh, my lips. Where that footage went, I don't know. That's Night Moth and Snob and Diva Glam, Rihanna, Nikki on my lips. My MAC watch, my certification necklace, my Maxine, and yeah, I couldn't show my shoes, but yeah, I got.